Hey guys, it's Eddie with Ninja Teacher here. Just on my way back to Ninja Teacher Academy. Was just grabbing some lunch. So today I figured I'd talk to you about one of the really easy traps that you can find yourself in here in Vietnam. And would you look at that, have the whole office to myself. Yeah, it's great to have the whole office to yourself sometimes. You know, I love when the team is here too, but sometimes we get a little bit chatty and I don't get quite as much done as I should. Yeah, every now and then it's good to have it to yourself. So today I figured I'd talk to you about a really easy trap that many people find themselves in their first few months here in Vietnam. And it's really easy to fall into, and it's called falling into atrophy. Now, essentially what that means is just you don't use your free time effectively and don't really further any self-development. And in fact, actually, a lot of times it means going backwards. So the reason that it's so easy to fall into is because, as many of you know, the jobs here, or many of the jobs here, are weekend and evening work, and maybe 20 to 25 hours a week, sometimes even less. So, you know, so much of us in the West are used to 40+ hour work weeks, very super structured, Monday to Friday, and that's what you do. So now when you get here, and you're not used to all this free time, all this kind of different structure, you know, the evenings and weekends, and so it's really easy to lose sight of doing productive things. Yeah, so even if you do have to work on a weekday, it's usually not till 5 or 6 p.m. So now when we don't have the same structure that it's been so ingrained in us, it's really easy to not use our free time productively. I know when I got my first job here, I would sleep in on weekdays until 11 or 12. Maybe I'd go to the gym, but pretty much most of the day would just be on YouTube, Netflix, or Facebook, and then maybe going out later at night. And yeah, it's not really what I came here to do. I didn't come to Vietnam to waste all my free time. I came to use that newfound free time for self-development. This sort of thing has happened to a lot of people I know. In fact, some people are actually still kind of in the trap. So if you see this happening to you your first few months abroad, you really gotta like nip it in the butt and just find something else to do. There's so much stuff you can do. You can start training in martial arts, find a new hobby, or take an old one to the next level. You can pick up some freelancing work. Like Ho Chi Minh City is like such a great entrepreneurial hub right now. Tons of stuff going on, so tons of connections that you can make where you can definitely find work like that you may have been trained in. You can definitely find work that may have been related to your past career or something you want to do in your future. Of course, you can start your own projects. Plenty of time, especially if you're only teaching. You can teach as low as 10 or 15 hours. So that's definitely enough time to pursue another project. A few teachers that I work with actually started a brewing company. Or you could even pick up some extra teaching hours during the day. There's tons of kindergartens, private schools, public schools that have a need for a teacher just a few hours a week, and that would be during the day, so it wouldn't conflict with your language center job. So yeah, after I would probably say about a month or 6 weeks of myself falling into the trap of atrophy, so I realized this and I got an extra job. So I actually got a private school job, which was 8 hours during the day, between the different days in the week. So yeah, it really helped out. And then I actually joined Ninja Teacher. So yeah, for a while, I had 3 jobs. For about 2 or 3 months, I had 3 jobs, which was great. I was able to save a lot of money. I really went from one side of the spectrum to the other. But now I'm really happy with just the 2 jobs, Ninja Teacher, and then of course my language center. And yeah, I actually have just recently started my own YouTube channel. So if you want to check that out, we'll link it below. I guess the main point of me making this video was to really just encourage you to take full advantage of that free time that you get. I mean, teaching English, I've said it before on this channel, is like a passport to the world. You can teach English for maybe a year or 2, and in your spare time, you can start a different project and kind of let that take you. And as you know, Ninja Teacher is here to help you at any point in your journey. We're really super excited about our new 2-week program. It's designed for people who already have an online TEFL, or maybe just a TEFL already and just want some experience. We'll get you used to the job market here in Vietnam. We'll get you practice with actual Vietnamese students. And of course, as always, our 4-week is always a great option, and that was the full TESOL. So as you guys know, Ninja Teacher can definitely help you get started on this life abroad. You can visit our website, and you can schedule a call with myself, Miranda, or Angie, and we can discuss some options for you how to get started. So yeah, I'll talk to you soon.